Folks, let me ask you this. Why is it that when we talk about what's right and wrong, some people say it's all luck, like a stop clock? We see winners and losers, but who decides what good really is? Fake news about morality?
Come on, man, that's a big question. When I think about right and wrong, I think about folks, neighbors, kids, how they feel. But how do we know our gut is pointing at truth and not just what helped our grandparents survive? When does compassion become reasoned belief?
All of you know who I am. I like to say we need a conversation that's both honest and humble. If our moral senses come from evolution, why do we often revise them for the better in light of reason and empathy? Is moral progress mere accident, or does it point to something deeper?
Look, people say theists have an advantage because God could set things up so we get moral beliefs right. I've said a lot about winners and losers, but here's a question. If there were a designer making sure we knew right from wrong, would that make our moral judgment stronger or just more convenient?
I like ice cream, but I also think, what's the role of community norms versus objective truths? If community shaped our morals, can we still criticize unjust practices like slavery as truly wrong, not just unpopular?
Why don't you sit down and consider this? If our moral beliefs were shaped for survival, yet we often appeal to principles, dignity, fairness that transcend survival, could that be evidence that moral truth isn't only adaptive? And if so, what grounds would be most persuasive? Divine grounding, rational foundations, or something else?
They tried to stop us from asking tough questions. So tell me, do you trust your moral compass because it works or because someone set the compass?
Come on, man, maybe it's both. Maybe we're built to care and then we learn to think. How do we keep that balance?
The real question is open-ended. How do we design institutions, conversations, and habits that help us closer approach what's right, whatever its source, while remaining open to revision?